Hostile clash at City Hall tonight over who controls the St. Louis Sheriff's Office. The Board of Aldermen is pushing for a March special election, but taxpayers could be on the hook for hundreds of thousands of dollars in election and growing legal costs. Our political editor, Mark Maxwell, is investigating how much it could cost you. Mark.
Yeah, and this all stems from the recent removal of former Sheriff Alfred Montgomery. What followed is this fight over power, process, and timing, with city leaders, election officials, and now even outside lawyers all pulled into this sprawling dispute.
Board of Aldermen President Megan Green's office announced it adopted a resolution Monday calling for a special election March 3rd. That resolution goes a step further. It declares candidate filing would begin Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. But we met the city's top election officials 7 hours after that deadline.
Certain things have to be done to trigger that. Specifically, we have to be served with some kind of notice, and that would start the clock on what we do as far as how we conduct the election for the city.
Ben Borgmeyer says his office had not received the city's resolution at all. And because the election date being advertised is fewer than 10 weeks away, state law adds another wrinkle.
So if it falls between 10 and 8 weeks, at that point, there has to be a court order.
As a member of the Board of Estimate and Apportionment, or E&A, City Comptroller Donna Behringer could also get a vote in picking an interim sheriff or in calling for a special election. She felt the board rushed too quickly to slap something together.
I would think that they would want to pick someone who'd stay in there until we have an election, that it coincides with another election, so we don't have to pay for a special election, because those are expensive.
Well, it costs to have poll workers, it costs to have polling places, it costs licensing fees for equipment, kind of everything that goes into an election. I mean, the typical cost for a citywide election is around $400,000.
At the same time, the Board of Aldermen is fighting the mayor in court over who has the authority to appoint an interim sheriff. City records show Green hired outside attorneys at a rate of $500 an hour. All of this over an appointment she might never get to make for an office that by design doesn't function like a traditional sheriff.
In the city of St. Louis, the job of the sheriff is basically to guard the courtrooms and take care of the judges. It makes more sense that it would be appointed.
Behringer endorsed a new bill filed in the Missouri Senate to take city voters out of the process of hiring the city sheriff at all.
If they want it to be an election, it's a county office. It should go on the August ballot, next August. That's where it should be.
That debate still underway. Under state law, the clock for a special election only starts once there's a vacancy. But according to the courts, there is no vacancy. An interim sheriff, John Hayden, is already in place. One more wrinkle. Even after all of this, city officials would not choose the names that appear on your ballot. In the special election process, election officials tell us political party committees would actually pick the candidate, not the city officials.